I am back in HQ, full in effect. Yes, you know what that means. I got my charger. Got my charger back. And I can now start making videos again for you guys. So, what I'm going to do today is a little review on something that I've been using. That's in this little bag here. As you can see, it says flat iron, so we all know it's going to be a flat iron. And I'm going to be reviewing the T3. So I got it from Ulta maybe about 3 weeks ago. And comes in a box like this. You can also get it at Sephora. It comes in a box like this. And this version, because there's different versions of the T3. The T3 makes blow dryers, flat irons, curling irons. This is the T3 single pass. And on the box it just says, our award-winning flat iron for smoothing and shaping world-class hair, professional straightening and styling iron. And basically it's a 1 inch, and yeah, so basically on the back it explains, there's different languages, but in English right here it explains the technology of how the T3 works, because there's, okay, I'm just going to read it to you. It says the T3 secret. T3 harnesses the tourmaline gemstone known to impart ionic infrared heat, promoting exceptional hair health by sealing in moisture and eliminating frizz. So that's what's most important, because, you know, that's what you want to do, especially with like my texture hair. Like if you have thick, coarse, curly hair, you really need that moisture. And with other flat irons, it just burns your hair out. And what it's doing is it's not keeping the moisture in, it's just burning your hair and like putting the heat on it just to make it straight. But what this technology does is it seals the moisture in. So when you flat iron the hair, it's actually sealing in the moisture instead of burning it out. So if you ever notice, like if you use another flat iron that's not, because there are different ones that are meant to seal in moisture. If you use one that's not meant to seal in moisture, if your hair is even like a little damp, or not even, sometimes if it's dry and you pass a flat iron through it, you'll see a bunch of steam come up. That's all the moisture like coming out of your hair. So yeah, this is meant to do the opposite of that. So basically I'm just gonna get right into it and show you what it looks like. This is what the flat iron looks like. It's black on this side, white on this side, and then it has like these little rhinestone things. I still didn't take the tape off of it. So it's T3 right there, and it's the swivel thing, and it wraps up like that. And then it has the nozzle. Like this is the button that you push to turn it on, and then this right here is your heat. And it's not measured in degrees. This one actually has like dots, like it has 1 dot for the lowest setting up to 4 dots for the highest setting, and it gets really hot. I actually think it has the highest setting on here. I don't know, I know I read it somewhere, but I think the highest, on the highest setting, it's like 250 or something. I'm not positive, but anyway, yeah, so they're ceramic plates, they're white plates, and I like that it's small. My old flat iron, which I don't have anymore, the edges are beveled more, and it's a little bit thicker, so it was hard for me to get really close to the root. But with this, like I can show you, even if I just take the tiniest piece of hair on the edge, I can get really close to the root without burning myself, and it gets it really straight. So I like that a lot. Now, in terms of how, like, the quality of it, I freaking love this thing. Like, I did my hair, I washed and deep conditioned and blow dried and flat ironed my hair maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. I have never seen my hair get this straight unless I go to a salon. Like, seriously. It just doesn't get this straight. Like, it's really straight. And that's difficult because, like, I'll put a picture of what my hair looks like, you know, freshly washed. My hair is really thick and really curly. And the fact that it got this straight is really impressive. And it wasn't even like my what's the names, my sections weren't even like that small. So I took a section maybe like, I'm trying to think, maybe like this big, and like, you know, just flat iron it. And considering how thick my hair is, like, you would think that I have to take really tiny sections, but I didn't. It got my hair really straight without feeling like it was burning. Like, it still feels really soft. And my blonde part, because I get nervous about my blonde part and putting a lot of heat on it, because, you know, I already changed the, what do you call it when you dye your hair? You know, it's not in its natural state. So I have to be really careful when it comes to the color, because I don't want to put a lot of heat on it because it'll break off. So I get nervous when it comes to that. But it was really gentle on my hair. Like, I didn't feel like it was burning my hair off. I had been looking for a flat iron because I had a really good flat iron. Like, it was really good. But I felt like it wasn't getting my hair as straight as I wanted it to. And I was just in the market for a new one. This was $160, which I think is really good. I mean, when you think of like the FHI, which is also a really good one, those are running in the 200s and up. And the Cheon, I'm not a big fan of. When it comes to my texture hair, I think it really burns my hair. I've owned a pair of those way in the beginning before they were even mass produced. I had to get it from a hairdresser because they didn't even sell them in salons. So I had my hairdresser purchase one for me, and I just paid her for it. That's how long ago it was. I loved it until I realized that it was burning my hair off, and then I had to stop using it. So these I really like. I don't think that it burns my hair at all. I think that it's really gentle on my hair, but it gets it really straight, straighter than I've ever seen it get before by myself. I would really recommend it to anyone who has any texture hair, because you can always change the heat setting. I use it on the highest setting just because I like my hair to be really straight for whatever I'm doing. You can also curl with this really easily. The only thing I don't like about this, but a lot of flat irons have it, is the I hate this swivel thing. I mean, I get the idea behind it, like it's supposed to keep your thing from untangling your cord, but what happens when it spins around is the cord starts to twist. Like when it's plugged in, it'll spin and then it twists. So what ends up happening is I have to untwist it, untwist it, untwist it to get it to unravel again. But smallest thing in the world. And it tells you everything that it has. So it's tourmaline, right there, tourmaline, and it says T3 tourmaline ceramic technology for unparalleled infrared energy. Ionic, which is, that's the part that locks in the moisture, locks in moisture for long-lasting, non-damaging, healthy styling. Ceramic, digital single pass heating, perfectly maintains plate temperature. So it keeps, like, what that's saying is once you put it on the heat setting that you want, it maintains that temperature so that it doesn't get hotter or cooler. And this, because it has that infrared, it makes sure that your plates stay at the same temperature that it was on from the time you turned it on, which is wonderful. It heats up really quickly, like within maybe 10 seconds. You know, it's ready to go. So Ionic single pass and world voltage, which means while you straighten, you can style, flip body, shape, do waves and curls. So it basically has everything that you would want your flat iron to have. The most important are going to be the Ionic, tourmaline, Ionic, and ceramic, because that's what holds in your moisture. That's what keeps your hair healthy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this, like I said, it's $160 either at Sephora or Ulta. I got mine from Ulta. If you have any questions or need anything else about this, just let me know and I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Oh, I forgot to mention I got this bag from Marshalls. Yeah, from Marshalls, if anybody was wondering. It's a really cute cheetah print and it's silver on the inside and it's specifically made for your flat iron. It's really cute. Okay, bye.